Hello once again, viewers, and today we're going to need a little bit of backstory before we get into our review today. So let's go into iTunes and I'm going to download a podcast. And and the way you do it now is you go for a search and you search for your podcast. Of course I'm going to search for mine because mine is the best of the lot. Average upper. It's really hard to type while watching the... So there we go. But there's no way to subscribe. Oh, one review. Yay. No, it's the UK store, so I don't get very many reviews on the UK. But anyway, so then you'd go ahead and download your podcast. But that's not very intuitive. And in fact, if there's a new podcast, there's no way to automatically refresh it. And that's where Instacast comes in. Now, I've tried a bunch of different... I've tried a load of these different podcasting apps, and this seems to be the best one of the lot. It's kind of like if Apple were to do podcasts right, then this is how it would look on the iPhone. And it's very intuitive. As you can see all my different podcasts that I've subscribed to. It's really simple. You got very quick access to the previous episodes, as you can see. And downloading a new episode is very, very simple. Let's just choose one. Let's go to Stuff You Should Know. And Sherpas, warm, friendly, blah, blah, blah. So we can set that as a unplayed episode and go ahead and click that button to download. You can see it downloading in there. And one nice thing is that it downloads in the background. So if we quit the app, and just wait for it, boom, all episodes are finished downloading, and it'll tell you very nicely, and then you can go ahead and listen to that. And this is the interface for listening to a podcast.
Welcome to Stuff You Should Know from HowStuffWorks.com.
So now, as you can see, got your standard pause and play buttons and your skip button there, which allow you to drag through, if I can hold it, if you'd like to drag through the episode. And of course you got your standard 2x speed and your volume controls just by double tapping on the picture. So of course I had already pre-populated this podcast list, but of course if you want to add a new podcast, it's very simple as well. You just click on that little touch button. Everything, of course, I've already searched for my own podcast. Of course, so you can just select that and it will load it up. I'm not sure which directory they're using for these podcasts, but it seems to be quite accurate and up to date. And then all you do is hit that little subscribe button up at the top and just give it a second. And you're done. And you can see it's already downloading the latest episode for you. Snail pace, that's just my service being slow. So we'll just cancel that. Of course, you can import your podcast in other ways. You can either do it using the iPod app, so it'll scour your iPod library for new podcasts. But of course, I'm not using the iPod anymore because I've got Instacast. And of course, you got these different categories here. And if you know the URL, you can also do it that way. Just touch on that button and you can enter your custom URL and it will do it that way. So if you've got a podcast that you pay for monthly, then you can also do it that way as well. So it's very easy to set up and it's really, really slick and smooth, and it's really, really nice. You can star episodes, your favourite episode. You can sort by most recently downloaded, or the ones you've downloaded. You can just view all of them and then just click on all episodes to view just the new ones. It's really, really good and highly recommended. I believe it's 59p from the iPhone App Store. In fact, I'm just going to check that price. In fact, it's £1.19 or $1.99, I think. It's really, really good. And you can see it's getting pretty rave reviews, 51 ratings already, and it's virtually 5 stars. So highly recommended. If you listen to one or more podcasts, it is just the way to go, and it's not using any of that iTunes caching. So as soon as a new episode's out, you're going to get it straight onto your device. It's highly recommended. It works in the background as you'd expect. So let me just show you that in action.
They have a cheerful attitude. So Alexander Kellis introduced the climbing community, the Western climbing community.
Oh, well, hey, it works in the background.
In short order, Sherpas became extremely famous.
And so you can control it using the standard iOS controls. And the sad thing is, that's probably what you're listening to there, How Stuff Works, is probably more interesting than listening to me. Anyway, definitely go check that out. That's Instacast for your iPhone or your iPod Touch. Be sure to check that out. If you like this video, be sure to click that little subscribe button up at the top. And I'll point that way just in case you don't know where it is. And click the like button down there. Maybe write a little comment while you're down there. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. And I'll see you all next time.